Hey guys, this is That's Doable. I feel like I need to make a follow-up video on the last video I made called hashtag GamerGate, grab your torch and pitchforks, because I think people either got me misrepresented or the people that are pro GamerGate saw the first few minutes and was like, downvote him, and he's obviously against GamerGate, and then the people that are against GamerGate maybe saw the end of the video and was like, that guy sucks. He made me think that he was against GamerGate, and now he's saying that he's for it. I don't know what happened. I don't really think people were sent to my video to massively dislike it. I do know within the first few minutes I was receiving dislikes. So either people got it mixed up, the whole purpose of the video, or I don't know what happened. So I feel like I need to make a follow-up video before people start thinking, oh, that's doable as this and that's doable as that. So let me go ahead and put it pure and simple. I support GamerGate. I support the meaning behind it. I support its purpose. I support the idea of journalists, and they should be held accountable for their actions and what they say. And I believe corruption should be exposed. I believe that you shouldn't sleep around with whoever, what guy can give you an interview or what guy can get your game promoted. I believe you shouldn't do that. What I don't support is people blatantly copying what another person says, posting it on their channel for views and likes and subscribers and money, and pretty much profiting off of what another person has said. Now, it is different if you do it your own way. If you can summarize what another person has said. I know a guy made a popular video called GamerGate summarized in 3 minutes, 30 seconds, a minute. I don't know, or 60. I don't know what video it was. I watched it once, but I already knew what was going on, so I just skipped over. But I remember someone making a video like that. If they make a compilation and it's their own unique style and it's their own unique thing, that's a different story. But I have seen people out there that have pretty much copied and pasted another person's work, what another person has said, and made it seem like, oh, they have some huge insight on what's going on with GamerGate. And I despise those people. It's so lazy and so it's lazy, and when someone tries to profit off of something like that, it means they're not really into the whole meaning behind GamerGate in the first place. If you support GamerGate, you probably should understand what I'm trying to say. What if someone like there are many in GamerGate right now that are pro GamerGate, that are just they're copying what another person says and posting on their channel for views, for likes, and for subscribers, and for mainly the cash. You have people that have no clue, have never talked about what GamerGate stands for. The bare basics. Feminism, journalism, stuff like that. People who have never talked about, all of a sudden talk about it like they're an expert. Like I had a prime example in my last video where someone who has not talked a single time about feminism or gaming journalism or anything of that nature, all of a sudden springs up and, yeah, let me offer my insight on this. Having never talked about it once and never talked about the subject, let me throw my 2 cents into it. And really, it's just as generic, boring, and nonsensical as, well, not nonsensical, but just as boring, generic, and copy and pasted, just like a lot of other people's videos. Which is why, like I said, I do not toss my 2 cents into the whole issue. I support GamerGate. That's all you need to know. I support what it stands for, what it actually stands for. And when I say, someone in the comments said, I was generalizing, making it sound like it was people are supporting these people because of, fuck women. But I have to admit, I did sound like that's pretty much what I was saying. But what I meant to say was that there are some people, and you have to admit this, that are sexist, that are jumping on this bandwagon, or at least somewhat sexist, that are jumping into this and are like, yeah, men, I completely agree with you. Let me join you, brother. There's an episode of South Park, I believe, where there's a racist, or what Chef claims is a racist flag in South Park, Colorado, for the school. Is a picture of a black man, blatantly black man, being hung. One guy says it's history, and the other guy, and the Chef, says that it's blatantly racist. Well, anyway, to skip to the part where it's relevant to what I'm talking about. At one point, the KKK joins the guy who's for the flag not being changed. And the guy that's for the flag being changed says, wait, I don't want your support. I don't want your support. But I'm noticing that there's less of that in Gamergate. I don't see a lot of people going, hey, you guys that are blatantly misogynist and sexist, you guys need to get out. We don't want nothing to do with you. In fact, it seems like some people want those people. The Internet Aristocrat, after I made my last video and I realized that the link I was going to put down in the description that summarized everything, or the original videos and stuff like that, was no longer there, I realized that he had left YouTube, made a final message, pretty much said goodbye, and he asked people to be more assertive. Told people that they should have tried harder, and oh my god, like, I'm not gonna lie, the pretentiousness of this video and the smugness of this video was not something I was a fan of. I kind of saw this coming to begin with. I know a lot of people did, where it seemed like the people involved with Gamergate, the leaders of Gamergate, were more obsessed with themselves than the actual cause. But he actually recommended it. He told people that they should have attacked, tried harder, been more assertive, I guess, within the whole thing. But I don't see what that would have accomplished. He says he sees that the Occupy Wall Street people fell apart, or maybe he didn't say that. I may have been listening to something else. But anyway, I heard something along the lines of he understands why things have fallen. He uses a Hitler quote at the very end, which I don't know. Like I said, that caters to the whole theory that I have that he felt like he was the leader of this huge army and stuff like that. That is what killed Gamergate, in my opinion. When people were becoming more of a circle jerk than a group of intelligent minds coming together to expose issues in journalism. To say that we should have attacked is ridiculous. It's nonsensical, and usually when people attack, usually they're labeled as, a bunch of idiots who like to beat their chests and go around brag and boast about how they're better than everyone else, and that smugness comes off. The reason why I believe a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but the media, for one, got behind the people that were anti-Gamergate and believed the whole theory of that Gamergaters are just a bunch of, or it's a hate group, or what do they call it on Wikipedia? Because I looked it up and it boggled my mind that this was on Wikipedia. Like a sexist group. I don't know. It says something completely stupid and nonsensical on the Wikipedia page. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that believe that because of the people that attacked, they saw this and they put on there that the Gamergaters were a hate group and were a group that was anti-feminism and was a harassment group. I think that's what it said, a harassment group. When that's blatantly not the case, but I could see why people would believe that because of how some people acted. This whole method of attack. If we would have stayed back, kept our mouths shut, and not said nothing except for when something was actually exposed and shown and everything, instead of tossing out weird conspiracy theories and like Angry Joe said, this is linked to this, and this is linked to this, and this is linked to this, therefore. But instead of doing stuff like that, we should have waited and took our time, and then things probably would have worked out. But it didn't. It imploded, and it imploded very fast because of this whole method of attack. Why would you even say that? Why would you even... why would you suggest people attack like an onslaught of a bunch of freaking idiots who... Again, maybe if you would have said attack, and people would have, actually researched it and then went and said, okay, here's what's going on, guys. But instead, you sound like they should have just went out there and spouted whatever came across in their head. I guess this is a two-part video, one about the Internet Aristocrat and the other about my follow-up on the last video. But people, I believe, thought that I was blatantly anti-Gamergate for some odd reason. But no, that's not the case. I'm extremely for Gamergate. People that are actually researching and people that are actually interested in Gamergate and those issues and stuff like that, genuinely interested. What I don't like is the people that are now that use it as a way to get subscribers. And Angry Joe said this in his video as well. People are people who never ever mention feminism or sexism or misogyny or transgender, anything like Tumblrisms are now all of a sudden starting to talk about it because boom, views. You got it right there because of Gamergate. You got subscribers. You know, people getting thousands of subscribers because now they're talking about how bad. Or again, you're probably gonna misinterpret me, but because of how bad feminism is. And I'm only saying that because I don't know how to encapsulate it without sounding really long-winded, okay? But you know what I mean, how bad feminism today is. That's how I'm going to try and put it. I don't know how else to put it. You can fill in the words for me, okay? I don't support the freaking blatant, in some cases, need to get subscribers and views and money by talking out of their ass about a subject they don't really know about. There's a video that I might respond to, and my track record of doing things that I say in my videos is very slim. So when I say that, here's just an idea of what might show up in the future. Okay, I only saw this video or heard about this video from a guy named St. Patrick's Day Massacre. I was looking up some older videos of mine, and it showed up in the related videos, and it was called "A Salieri is a Bad Parent." I was like, whoa, that's kind of an inflammatory title. I mean, we've had discussions about, or not me and him, but I've thought about like discussions people I've said in the past about whether or not he is a good parent or not. But I dropped the subject. But in that video, he said some things that I don't get how someone who has no experience whatsoever talking about transgenders and sexuality and stuff like that could just make a video in which it's so misinformed and really a waste of time. Or not a waste of time in his mind. That's more money, more views, more subscribers for him, but a waste of time. And I thought I might do a commentary on it because me and St. Patrick's Day Massacre has kind of the same view when it came to one specific thing when he was talking about his daughter. Essentially saying that A. Salieri likes to stand there while people, I'm not going to say insult, but kind of just slyly freaking make comments about his daughter, and he just lets it go under the ruse that it's going to make her a tougher woman in the future. I can say this from a personal view, no, not really. I can also say that as a person who took a psychology class, sociology class, passed it with flying colors, that his views on transgender or being a transgender don't make sense either. But like I said, that's for another video. I'm probably gonna have fun making that one. But that's doable. If I cleared up anything like that you guys like were thinking about, let me know. I like hearing your comments, especially the ones on these videos, because sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is this person talking about? Not in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, the last video, I was like, what? Why are these people saying that I'm this and that when I say this and that in the video? So hopefully I'm pretty sure, based on my subscriber base and based on how many subscribers I have and the views I get, that these were mainly people that were pro Gamergate, that saw the first few minutes and was like, oh, this guy hates Gamergate. Thumbs down, here's ass. I'm going to make a comment right now. But yeah, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, something about someone said something about the bandwagon. I was misinterpreting that. Like I said, the only I feel like people are, for lack of a better term, jumping on the bandwagon, which is what a lot of people say in situations like this. People are jumping on the bandwagon of Gamergate because it's going to get them more views, subscribers, and money. not because they're genuinely interested in the subject. That's why I haven't touched it. I haven't touched the issue of Gamergate because, like I always say, if people do stuff better than me, why do I need to open my mouth? Why do I need to talk about something I might not know about or are misinformed about? If I make a video, usually I know what I'm talking about. Usually I've done research already. Usually I know what's going on. But this is That's Doable. I will see you guys later.